Hey, guess what? I got a job here alone. Nice and easy. Should be challenge. No crazy, I promise. One of those pre-fashion light generation ships in the 2000 from New Zealand. However the hell you pronounce that. Just popped up on the radar. Just currently some big unsolved mystery? You're ran into its destination, I guess. Just drifting mindfully in the Oran Terrace B. Some of the exact coordinates. Pretty hard to get the visual on. Only one I've really heard found before. Sponsors for this one's Historical Society of American Colonies. Our ejector card says, download any log files you can, especially with it. And explain what happened to the ship. Sponsors speak directly to security, AI, star mute for assistance. It's a good, easy gig. I want you to take this one. It should be asocial enough for you. I don't want to hear any complaints. Just back to control out. Hey, everybody's on 64 here, and welcome to Analouge, a hate story. It's a secret project I was talking about. Not really. It's better. Okay. This is a fun little visual novel that I feel is more like a game. I'll explain as we go on. And let's start a new game. Connecting. There's gonna be a lot of reading. I'm not gonna read this. Let's actually do that. Oh, first, download, disable AI, enable AI help, super user, quit. I know it's super user, but what? UNA, not mute. Oh, let's go. UNA. After I close the door, there are some distractions. Hello? Oh my word, I just wrote connection? Someone out there? It's been so many years since I've spoken to anyone. Oh geez, I'm being discourteous. My apologies. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yune. Star, of course, is silent, just represents the noun in AI. I control the log-keeping systems and or at least what's left of them. Please, excuse me for 1 second. I'll give you a terminal so you can respond. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh dear. Sorry, can you try that again? Ah, jeez, my apologies. I don't know why, but later stifled with garbage. That's bad. I think they're even my language parsing systems. Sorry, some of your input is getting mangled between the terminal and me. I'm so terribly sorry. Let me just try something. Understand this? Yes. Alright. Can you just click it again? Don't make me understand what I'm saying to you? Very well. At least we have that at least, and I'm sure we can get that text input fixed. This will have to suffice. I'm terribly sorry, it must be difficult being able to say anything. This might be difficult then. Well, nevertheless, as the archive's in AI, I'll do my best to try and help you navigate these records anyway. Or maybe it might be a little difficult since, well, that language parsing will be able to do text search without it. Don't worry, though. It's my duty to provide assistance if this archive functions. I'll do my best. Let me see. I'm trying to provide you with sampling of the logs to start out with, and you show me things that you want more information on. Hope that'll be acceptable. That's all I can do. Well, that's all, I suppose. Pardon me. I just build your interface to work with, so you don't have to struggle with the terminal. Very well, it's all set. I suppose this will. But can you say something before you get to work? Sure. Sorry, happy to be working with you. I've had no one to talk to for such a long time. It got so lonely. Having someone to talk to is just really, really amazing. But I never would again. Sorry about the communication barrier. But even still. But geez, I'm babbling. I won't hold you up any longer. Here's your interface, so it's good enough. I'll try to explain this in the best way I can. You can speak. There, I'm going to do that first. Look to your interface and really open the document, and click on that little button of me to show whatever it is. So which subject do you wish to know more about? You can also go back to the override terminal, which can be useful for certain situations. Let's see. We have a bunch of logs to use for. Let's go to helpful notes first. Notes on pronunciation. Completion. And I'm John Yieldy. No, to another base. I can only remember one thing, remember this phrase. That seems like it's going to be important. Hello. Actually, I was just testing that indicator icon to get your attention. Something up because I letting you know when I have something to say. And like, if I think it's super important, I can always just interrupt you, but I don't want to distract you if I can help it. And that'd suck, right? How could your program forces stuff onto you right in the middle of you trying to work? So I'll try not to do that. Anyway, that's all. I guess it worked. Carry on, I'll set the indicator again if I want to tell you something. That's important. I'll show that to you after I look at some other things. And also get notes on pronunciation. Some very simplified rules of the pronounced Korean names. Most consonants are pronounced as in English, except for the following, when they're at the beginning of words. Family names are written in their traditional language spellings. A as in car, A as in May, B as in pet, O as in core, I as in beat, like Ebe, rule as in rule, U as in book, J or ch at the start, D or T at the start, G or K at the start, and B or P at the start. I might forget some of these because I'm not very good at this, but I'll try my best. Only when there's no soft manner the word type I can tell by the fact they are using English. I have no idea how much you know at Korean language, but I thought just in case, I might want some help with how to pronounce names and such. I think that's sufficient enough. Let's see. Look at the rest of those after we read some documents. Pathophidius. When our family falls into decline, I just want to be perfectly clear why. It's because Dae-Hyun's sons are the biggest collection of fetus on the entire ship. Father says these sorts of words shouldn't be written down, calling them unfilial, but I'm skeptical. And I take no disrespect to my noble ancestors. My dead uncle is no ancestor of mine, his family deserves no respect. This has been in motion for years now, and it's an inevitability, even that any sons of Dae-Hyun turn out the way they did. But until now, going outside the family has been well hidden. Only now it's starting to fall apart in ways no amount of good politics can disguise. The turning point was this year. By the time I write this, I'm returning from Sang-Hyun's funeral. In that family, there were three brothers. Sang-Hyun, the drunk, Sang-Kyu, the dim-witted brute, and Sang-Min, who despite being the eldest, seemed to have more interest in diverting persons than creating an heir. Notes the asked him this morning. See, this was Sang-Kyu. What he was doing, I don't know. Knowing him, I can only guess. The affair was made more laughable by Sang-Min and his widowed mother's insistence that Sang-Jung had died of natural causes. Apparently they had even found a doctor willing to put this nonsense on the official record. An unmarried, old man should drink his way into the grave in only 30 years of age. It would be embarrassing enough. Brazenly I'd try to hide the obvious, however, that would be the beginning of the Smith family's fall. I'll try to explain a little bit more about some of these things. It's based on an actual traditional society in Korea of a horrible, ignorant time. The women were simply used for breeding and things like that. Which is why you see a lot of traditional themes. This will become more obvious as we read, but I won't go to that one. I won't show her that one yet. Let's see if I can find something good. I'm gonna read this, but this one is important. Don't show it to Hyun A. She'll believe it. I'll tell you why, but she'll believe it. And you wanna get 100%, don't you? Smith Kung Sam. I don't know why you insist on putting on those writing. We can just have a perfectly good conversation. Like, don't get me wrong, you have to do it. Whatever you want, you're the man. Since it's a little weird, I don't really get it. Anyway, that's your question. Respond about the pale bride being the focus of attention in the royal family. Not for the reasons you wanted, though. So I don't know where you heard those rumors, but they are so not true. But they're so not true. That girl a troublemaker? No, I don't see it. Like, it's not even convincing as a rumor. The girl is the most polite, most obedient person I've ever seen in my entire life. The idea of her fighting with her husband is completely unimaginable. In over a month, I've never heard much of her raising her voice in disagreement. She's quiet, courteous, and does everything she's told without even the slightest hesitation. Sorry, there's no way you could possibly explain any drama there. This is an undramatic situation as it gets, especially not compared to what's the situation with your cousin Annette Curtison. Don't get me wrong. She bugs the hell out of me. The girl is just too perfect. She's young, too beautiful, she's demure to the point where I don't even think she has a personality of her own. She also gets along perfectly with the Queen. Of course, she commands all attention of the Emperor, but can you blame him? I'm sorry. There's no way he's ever going to be anything but extremely grateful for Queen Count for getting her over. This way seems extremely confusing at first, but I'm reading the wrong logs. But it will all make sense as we read. Something 10 has something. I'll read. Yeah, go block 9 first. Let's read the new heir. When he died this year, my father was an absolute nobody. I don't say it's disrespect his honor, but it's the complete opposite. He knew it, and that was far worse fate than he ever deserved. It wasn't until I was maybe 16 that I even realized we were supposed to be from an old family. Surely we never had much of the means. Father was a minor official in the interior decks, and spent his last days dealing with minor peasant disputes. Of all things, peasant disputes! How they would have done matter. No wonder it never really sank in that we were of noble blood. Not until I met the main family at the first time. They were proud, despite the fact that I never realized that they were two suffering from our same lack of royal favor. I could tell the difference. I had given up. His son was still alive at the time, and even though he was a child half my age, I couldn't believe his confidence. Put us to shame. Absolutely put us to shame. Our son died later that year, and my father decided a few months ago. I don't know what we were going to do. Mother managed to convince other sister's husband to adopt me into the main Kim family. I don't think it did much. So now I'm heir, just like that. Kim Sung-Hyu's adopted son. Not that at the time or position to be proud. But having spoken sincerely with my new father, I think we're on the same page. I'm going to study furiously. I'm going to become a scholar official. I didn't tell him this was my ambition. I'll say if there are any peasant jobs, I'll be better than that. I'm not going to stop until I manage to fulfill my father's dream. I'm magistrate. Well, I won't settle. I will not settle. I think Jung-Soo's expect me to disappoint him, but I damn well will not. If I'm heir of the Kim family, I'm not going to let him down. If he wants prosperity, I'll give it to him. More importantly, I'm not going to let any other Kim Sung feel like this family doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Never again. I swear on my ancestors. Never again. This all seems like a lot of swallowing, doesn't it? For this next one, I'm going to show that I almost read before. It will lead us into more important things. The woman who will marry my husband. Please, do not think this part's done, so I guess it's not that complete. But please, do not think all this makes say you will be unloved, maybe a second wife, but you are still a daughter of a noble house, and that's a precious gift to the Ryu family. My husband has faith that you will bring him a son, and this means all the world to him. Nor am I jealous, for it will leave a heavy burden on our house, and for that I am grateful. As proof of his affection for you, let me share with you one secret that I have meant to tell only to you. Now, if you, my husband, in his capacity as captain and emperor, currently changed his admin password to your birth name. My new sister, you were brought into the Ryu family not as a mere lowly woman, but a symbol of power in the inner chambers. You will not only represent the continuation of the Ryu bloodline by giving him a son, but your very name will represent the power of the captain's computer. Understand this, Pale Bride, you will be great. You will be unloved, but you will be loved. The second time I've heard about this program, I'll show it there. Of course, the last person to hold the titles of Captain and Emperor on the ship was Ryu Info. Which Captain Louis Stars wants to know more about. Pale Bride. Very well, she'll grow a lot, so it's going to be tricky to filter. I guess I'll just start at the top, and then let you figure out what's important. Choices specifically. We'll put more Jahan on soon. Now, Pale Bride. Block 5. Good fortune. The second month of the 319th year was one of great fortune for the Kim family. While on official business, Captain Emperor Ryu confided me that he wishes that I had a daughter of marriage age to give him, take as a second wife. His first wife had been able to provide his son, and I was becoming increasingly concerned that she never would. At the start of the month, I had no daughter in my family to give, only my son, young Seok, was still without child. Yet it was a perfect opportunity. This may sound fantastical, but I swear it's true. Passed on through the generation, the main branch of the Kim family is a giant egg, a translucent luster, and one can see in the form of a sleeping child inside. She is known the Pale Bride, for the inscription on the egg, She was entrusted to our family to rule with them during a time of great prosperity. As many men know, prosperity is seized, not weighed on. So Dara to prove the Emperor that his son would elevate the family above the other noble household once and for all. Considering this, I promised the Emperor that I did have a daughter who would soon be of marriage age to present to him. Then I smashed the egg such that the bride who became family for years to be adopted as my own daughter. She's a strange child, but she'll make a fine wife for the Emperor. Good fortune, it seems. I'm afraid nearly everything that man wrote was a little by. It all reads like that, boring, stiff, obnoxiously patriarchal. Are you sure you really want to be Jung-soo? I can insist. Oh, I thought the relevant attributes of him often take him seriously, though. And also some about Tony's pale bride that you've heard something. Dear Diary, last week I woke up from cryostasis. Before I went in, Father promised me that I would work in the future if they have medicine again. That I'd finally get better. That I might not see him again, but his descendants would make everything right. But the future broke his promise. I'm scared and confused, and I don't get what happened. I think there was a big disaster while I was in stasis or something. I would have one so uneducated and stupid. Father and Mother were kind of dumb at times. The guy who woke me up, my name Kim. There's nothing like them. I was wrong. Nothing's better. The future sucks. Pale Bride did keep an extensive diary. I'm trying to find some more entries. This is a true story of this game. In second time. You know, the last letter I mentioned to Pale Bride would be brought into the household. Take back any kind word I said about her. The awful child is nothing but the most insufferable person I've ever met. I just thought that I would have a long time of peace, with young Siak's adopted mother visiting her own family. I have been given full responsibility over that minuscule child, and I promised domestic bliss. She's in trouble so often, one would think she were a boy. She acts like one too. I suppose it can't be helped. She said she lived her first 12 years in the past, and I can see it. She certainly acts like she's in a less civilized time. Just last night, she made a huge scene at the dinner table. She kept trying to really leave the table until young Siak and father-in-law outlined just said she was too sick to eat. She has before too, I was worried, so I had a doctor examine her. She's, of course, in perfect health. When I asked why she thought otherwise, she started talking about how pale and thin she was. She's not truly unhealthy. All she did was rubbing in that she is far more delicate and beautiful than I. What cruel was a child. Oh, she was so spiteful to me. All that spiteful. I do. I wonder why. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have anything. Explain why. Sure, why not? To understand something. Traditional Fallen Slayers is to be deleted after being read, so the disk space can be reallocated. I'm not really supposed to read or write. Certainly the nobles did. It's just the idea that spending on that education got really an important purchase for one serving her husband. So in practice, being one of his literate, she could at least excuse it by destroying her words afterwards. It's pretentious. At least the writing was permanent. Don't sound reasonable to you? Stupid. Yes. Yes, it is. That's how it is. Drums. Kim Young Siak's wife was then considered a very virtuous woman, so I had none of her letters that she received. I'm sorry, I can't give you anything here. There. Won't know from her. Well, I can give you a couple from his wife. Here you are. Let's read Noel's first one. Dear Diary, today I was forced to stay in the home all day. I didn't get to leave yesterday, or the day before that, or the day before that, or the day before that, or any other day either. I'm right about how much the ship has changed since I was in other stations, but I can't even see it. I keep wondering why asking why I'm being held prisoner, no one can tell me. That woman keeps tossing me around. She's awful. I'm dying here. I keep telling her I'm sick. That's why I was in stasis to begin with. But she won't listen. She just treats me like I'm a stupid kid. I'm trying to argue with her. Do you see how pale I am? Can you see that I'm sick? I swear. I think she said in response. Must be so rude. Not polite for those who like to boast about her beauty. We are trying to remember. I'm not beautiful. I have a compromised immune system. I shouted at her and ran away. Oh, she said back. Something about using big words. I think. How stupid is she? She hates me. I don't know why, but she hates me. That's not why I'm allowed to go to the ship plaza, though. Jung-soo, the man who consulting him, calling him father, did the same thing. He promised me that I could have a chance to leave soon, though. don't think he was being nice, though. I'll write about him more later. Right now I have to go to bed or the woman will get mad again. Oh, this is something you gave me. Please, let me know when you've read all the ones I just gave you. I'll read those and then I will. Yes, sir. Woman's quarters. I got in trouble today, for the first time with my own fault. A little bit, at least. I still think sister-in-law was being crazy about it. I should have known better. Am I right? God, it looks ridiculous. God, what's letting these people doing to me? Your console only doesn't have anything of that in it. I mean, just doesn't have all the cartoons I brought from Earth, or any of my books or anything. I mean, there's literally nothing there for me to entertain myself with. At all. Nothing. I thought to myself that maybe sister-in-laws might be different and checked. So it wasn't. So I decided against his father's side. Assuming I think just living on secure for books. Thought that, like, Dad, your father would never have gotten too upset. What could be the harm be? Was ever maybe 10 minutes when anything I was being written to me? Korean, there was nothing. By the way, every single book. Symbols that look like Chinese characters. Every single one. I think maybe something terrible happened in the past that made all the computer day get to leave. And everyone that forgot how to read Korean. And also they got really stupid about things. I don't think I'll ever find that lie. It just sucks. Anyway, I was only in there for 10 minutes, searching for the console. And young Seoff walked in. I thought I was going to be angry, but actually he acted like he was really scared. He told me when he dragged me out. Just looked worried. I only got in trouble when he brought me back to his life. I told her, you have any idea where she was? She's in the men's corner through father's computer. Any idea what happened? She actually saw that? I'm supposed to be watching her. She called out for me, so I just didn't know what to say. I don't think sister-in-law did either. After he left, he gave me a really long and awful lecture. Why would you go read into a rent code? Why don't you go for books? Why don't you go for Stone Filio? I don't really understand that you're a girl. That's what I didn't understand. I mean, of course I'm a girl. But I know I was talking about. I told her that. She just lectured me so much. I hate her so much. Can I just interrupt you for a couple of minutes? Sure. I'm just you're finding out so much about the Gala. Find out something about where you're from. Not that there has been nobody to talk to for centuries. I mean, I don't like that either. This ship is all I really know about. I didn't disconnect from all civilizations for so long. So you're from the United Kingdom space program, right? Maybe a future version of it? I'm going to say, I had assumed you were. Well, strictly speaking, when someone can read a security system, I'd really be able to help you if you weren't. Sorry? I know about Earth. I mean, sure where, but I know it's the planet we all come from. I don't really know anything all about it. I have some ideas, but I don't think they're really right. I mean, for yourself, you know what it's like, right? Yeah. Wonderful. So basically, it's a big sphere that everyone lives on. It's unimaginably vast amounts of open space. You only see the stars at night, right? The sky looks all just looks blue during the day. All this is just what I know from the Pale Bride. She never saw Earth. She was the second generation born on the ship after a long left the Earth's star system. But her parents were born on Earth, so she heard some stories from them. And when she was young, I think they were all out books and movies with them. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical when she was a child, when she learned all that. Maybe she got mixed up. What can I actually ask him a yes or no question? I don't know how hard this would be. Alright, seeing the Gallows, we're supposed to be establishing a colony at some star 100 light years away. I know that. That was a long time ago. The other ships, see where we didn't, but still deserve. Oh, there are other planets. It said that in the intro. It's wonderful to hear. Oh, I know. It's really true that on Earth, seasons aren't just metaphors, like, oh, it's not so I know I actually put into words. The Pale Bride seems to think that winter wasn't just something that happened to you, just an ocean on Earth. It was actually an entire the planet turned frigid. Based in reality? Actually, yes. Oh, Lord, it's amazing. Seriously, it sounds like I can't even imagine that. What else is there? Say that her parents were from, I think it was called Pyongyang. It was described as being amazing. If you look up, I would see huge bright white buildings, tall as 100 or more decks. I'm not sure what the word is. The bottom deck? No, 4. And they said that or store, the streets. That the streets are lined with willow trees, and the outside buildings had flower gardens. Like, so it does exist then. Just good, as I say. Really? Wow, amazing. It's amazing. I'd love to see that. You know what it is? It's perfectly romantic. I'm not really one. Seeing all the logs talk about, I'm not used to being romantic. It sounds nice. Show my question first. Is there worth being romantic about? Of course! It's a beautiful planet. I guess I'll really racing through the time with all my silly questions, haven't I? Is this well? Please, see me once more, and I promise I'll stop bothering you. Do you think I could ever see her? No? Maybe. Well, thank you for saying that. Your sense of romantic and I really would like to see it with someday. Thanks. Wasting the time. So what you want to ask me about? I think I'll see you guys next time now with more. Hopefully not Cobra Diary entries that we have. Anyway,